Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Gray Mars.
I'm Mia.
I'm Kamal.
I'm Enzo.
And tonight on the new party, we have a lot to discuss. We have a jam packed night. First, we're going to kick it off with our ongoing discussion of the Epstein file. There was a rumor going around this week that the Congress voted against releasing the Epstein files, but that's not true now, is it? Enzo, you found that clip. What's your thoughts on what MTG had to say, and why is that rumor going around?
So I think it's absolutely wild that in 2025 I'm going to sit here and agree with MTG. I'm going to say that because I think she's a complete nut at the end of the day. But yeah, I found that on TikTok and I thought it was hilarious that the Democrats are running around. They're like, no, they're trying to protect this. They don't want this to get out there. They all voted no. With just because a media source or some influencer is saying, well, that's what they voted on without even looking into it. You could look into it in 5 minutes, and like MTG said, that is so they couldn't have access to the floor, as also that she left out the part of with the whole crypto and everything that's going on. The Democrats would want all of this to be offshore and for the United States government not have anything to do with crypto. That's what they voted against. It was a procedural vote of 12 people. It wasn't every single Republican in the House that voted against it. So it's very disingenuous for people just to be running around saying they're trying to protect Trump from the Epstein files and everything like that just because of a clip that people see online, and it took off, which is crazy to me.
Gray, as the Democrat on the line, why was that rumor going around? It's not true.
It is true. They voted on it. I mean, like, so basically they're going to say, they don't care. They're going to say, is this information coming out or is it not coming out? We want the information. It's not just Democrats that want the information. Republicans want the information. So it's just like, they vote on everything. So if you like watch Congress on the news, like they'll be like, oh, the smallest thing, let's go around, vote yay, nay, to this, and that. But at the end of the day, people want the information.
Mia, I know you stay on top of things. Is it true or is it true? Did they vote or did they not vote on it? I was told it's not true, that that's just a rumor.
You're muted.
Sorry, I was under the assumption that it was a procedural vote. However, since we're on this topic, I'm on congress.gov. And what day was this? And I'll find it and we'll read the roll call together.
I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through. You guys can pass me by and I will read this together and we'll put it to bed.
Okay, all right. Kamal, you're apolitical. Man, you must be loving the theater this week. It's like a ping pong ball. No, we won't release it. Yes, we will release it. Oh, he fired Comey's daughter. Oh, boom, boom, boom. What do you think? Are you having fun?
Yeah, watching the damn fireworks. We still popping fireworks from the goddamn 4th of July, it seemed like. Man, being apolitical at this point is lovely at this point. Some of y'all turn apolitical on this platform too, I see. Some of y'all is like, oh no. The Democrats ain't doing this. The Republicans doing this. Hey, that's why I'm apolitical. Once they start talking stuff about, policies for us Black Americans, then I'll tune back in. Until then, I'm gonna just keep watching the shit show. You feel me? And shout out to Buana. He talk about my Jamaican lineage. Bumba clot. Yeah, I've been to Jamaica before. You feel me? It was tight out there. You feel me? That's on me, rude boy. I was like, all right. You feel me? But shout out to everybody in the chat. You feel me? But being apolitical at this point, it's lovely. Oh man.
Exactly.
Where about the popcorn? I should have popped some popcorn. I didn't know we was going
to
talk.
You should go get it. Heaven, shout out to Heaven. She's
It's making
one
my
of our
head
newest
hurt.
castmates. While Mia's reading, I'm gonna play a clip, and it was pretty much just like, "Where's the files? Where's the files? Where's the files? Let's go."
Administration ever. What on earth is going on? Was Pam Bondi set up by deep state FBI career officials? Is she stupid? Is she so click thirsty that she got out over her skis trying to make news, being a Fox News star.
Pam Bondi, all of it. All those videos are saying, yeah, she's seen the videos. It's all coming out. And then now it doesn't exist. I mean, what? What?
The Jeffrey Epstein case, you do not know all the details of this thing, I promise. There are a lot of really obviously powerful people. This part you know, but the specific names we may not.
There were so many individuals that were hidden and kept secret and not been held accountable.
What you're going to see hopefully tomorrow is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that.
This seems like unforgivable behavior. How could she give us those phase 1 binders that contained nothing while bragging about the cover sheet that she made, the most transparent administration in history, and tell us that the SDNY had the real goods? The binder was just proof of a deep state cover-up. That was the real story, she told us, only to now.
The backpedaling, the backpedaling. Did you find it now, Mia?
So there was no voter resolution concerning the Epstein files. It does not exist. I'm on congress.gov. It does not exist. I've trolled the House of Representatives. I mean, I can tell you they took a recess at 10. They took a recess at 2. They introduced some bills. They did have some votes, but it's all immigration, Inspector General, Department of Housing, consolidated assets. There is zero in here for Congress on Tuesday that concerns Jeffrey Epstein at all. There's nothing in here. And this is congress.gov.
Can you share your screen? Can we see the screen? Can we see the proof? I mean, because Gray said they voted on it, and thousands, millions of Democrats posted online that they voted on it. I want to see the receipts, man.
Can I share my screen next then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I can't see anything that says they voted.
All right, here it is right here.
God damn, that's small.
Oh, Axios.
It's all fake news, not real.
I mean, you should be able to Zoom.
So it should have a bill name. It should be HR space number. If you can't give me an HR space number, it doesn't exist.
Let me take it off the screen, but I'll read what it says.
Can you put the link in the private chat, because I can make it. I can zoom in. There's a way to zoom it in.
All right. It says the House voted 211 to 210 against allowing a House vote on Rep. Ro Khanna's California measure to force the DOJ to publish the Epstein files online within 30 days. But I'm going to put it in private chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it on their website for everything that they did.
Whoever is Massey Khanna, Massey and Khanna, Massey's actually a Republican.
You got an Axios account, Craig?
No.
Oh, this is
because you got to subscribe.
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
But I'll try to find a video if you want to just keep going. I'll try to find it.
I don't want to hear no video. I want to see the proof. Because we trying to bring proof here. I don't need a video
I'm
because the video.
pretty sure it was live.
Videos. They've been lying in them videos. Ain't nobody vote on nothing. I believe me. I want to see congress.gov where they voted. I don't want to hear other people and their lies. Ethan, what's your thoughts? Was there a vote? If so, can you tell me the HR bill that the vote was on? And welcome.
It was, I believe, an amendment to a bill. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the same thing, but it seems like they did take a vote. I need to find the specific bill that they were trying to amend, if my understanding is correct.
Okay, yeah, find that, Ethan. I don't want to see no podcast, no videos. I want to see the actual they voted.
All right, here it is right here. Here it is right here. I'm going to show you right now where it's video footage.
And unless it's from congress.gov, I don't want to hear.
Look, this is footage.
The gentleman
Okay.
is recognized for 1 minute. Mr. Speaker, I
Sunday.
introduced today an amendment demanding the full release of the Epstein files. The Speaker's Rules Committee should demand a vote tomorrow of every member of Congress. Yes, we should release it, or no, we should not. This is a question of whose side are you on? Are you on the side of protecting the rich and the powerful who've put their thumb on the scales of government to suck out millions of dollars while working class Americans suffer? Or are you on the side of the people? The Attorney General said on her desk was the Epstein file. And now she's saying, no, 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 nothing to see, don't release it.
All right. He, but that doesn't show the vote and the bill, the
Okay.
vote and the bill,
All
the
right.
vote
Or
and
the amendment, something that's like tangible.
Heaven said HR 581.
Thank you.
So yeah, keep going, Nora.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play another clip and then we can give reactions while we pull that up. This is Hakeem Jeffries asking for transparency.
The American people deserve to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as it relates to this whole sordid Jeffrey Epstein matter. Democrats didn't put the Jeffrey Epstein thing into the public domain. This was a conspiracy that Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, and these MAGA extremists have been fanning the flames of for the last several years. And now the chickens are coming home to roost. The American people deserve to know the truth. What, if anything, is the Trump administration and the Department of Justice hiding? What are you hiding? If you're not hiding anything, prove that to the American people. And if you are trying to hide something, as many of Donald Trump's MAGA supporters apparently believe, then the Congress should actually work hard to try to uncover the truth for the American people. There are only two things that are possible here. Option one, Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, and the MAGA extremists intentionally lied to the American people for years about the Jeffrey Epstein situation.
Okay, guys. So the reason why I played this clip is Jeffrey Epstein, yes, was arrested under Donald Trump in 2019. However, Ghislaine Maxwell's trial was under the Joe Biden administration. If they were hiding it, my question is, why is there not any blowback on Biden's administration? Why are we not putting any blame on them? Why is it all on Trump? Gray, what's your thoughts?
It just wasn't as big of an issue under Biden. I don't think it's, like this conspiracy. I just think because people were talking about Joe Biden's health and a whole bunch of other stuff, inflation, all of that was going on with Joe Biden. I just don't feel like it was a big topic. And Joe Biden didn't come out and say they don't exist. That's why people are angry, because he said they don't exist.
Fair
All right.
enough.
Sorry, I found HR 581. And essentially there was no vote. It was introduced by a Democrat. It's called the Child Care Workforce and Facilities Act of 2025. This bill requires the Department of Health and Human Services to provide states and tribal entities with grants to increase access to licensed child care services. Doesn't really sound like sex trafficking. So HR 581 is not it.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, we have a guest tonight. Max, welcome to the new party. How are you this evening?
Doing pretty
Max,
good, thank you. Just had to hop in the car here and I'll be turning my camera on in just a sec. Because I couldn't get home in time, so I'm just kind of doing my best to get on here. So apologies for that. I did message you guys earlier, no big deal. But are you asking for my thoughts on this Epstein stuff? Because I'm more than happy to share.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. And guys, Max is a independent journalist, Gen Z, right? Is that fair to say?
That would be an accurate description. Yes, that would be a good description for sure. So
Okay, yes.
so as far as the Epstein client list, I think this is something that people want. I think that they're not going to shy away from it, even if they are huge Trump supporters. I don't think people are going to back off this like at all. And I don't think the gaslighting or the lying is going to work. I'm saying this as somebody who voted for Trump in 2024 and also somebody who was a big supporter of his back in 2020 and 2016. Claiming that there is no list is not going to change anybody's minds. Everybody knows that there's something. When people are trying to make this distinguishment between a file or a list that's like tomato, tomato, whatever evidence that they have is evidence that exists. And it's evidence that should be used to prosecute any involved individuals to the fullest extent of the law. And I'm going to be one of the people that doesn't back away from that. We should keep asking him the questions, keep pressing him, and that's about it until it comes out.
Fair enough. Um,
I
Enzo,
found
why
it.
is there? Oh, you found
Sorry.
it. What is it? It's
All
okay.
right, so it's HR 577, and it was not a vote. It's just introduced by Representative Vassey, Veasey Mark, out of Texas, and it was introduced 3 days ago. And that's it. There's nothing. That's it. Demanding the immediate release of all federal documents relating to Jeffrey Epstein. And he filed it July 14th or introduced it, and there's been nothing else since. There was no vote. It was introduced. It hasn't even been agreed upon in the House yet.
So let me ask this. I've been hearing allegedly that Republicans in the Senate rejected to have the Epstein files released, or it was some procedural vote, but I'm hearing this. I'm not saying this is true. Is it true? Were there stipulations that maybe Democrats attached that I'm not aware of? Did somebody keep up with that specifically?
Man, you asking for a lot, Max. We
I don't
keeping
know
this
what
down
I
tonight.
don't.
I didn't hear anything about
I
the
didn't
Senate.
follow.
You asked.
Yeah. I'm asking because I keep up with congressional stuff pretty closely, but this is one thing that I missed today. And it was Ruben Gallego posting about how he brought up essentially some bill or procedural vote or some vote to try to reveal the Epstein files. And I'm not sure if any stipulations were attached or not, because last time there was a vote in the House, the Democrats attached a central bank digital currency sort of stipulation that Republicans didn't want to vote for with that.
Got it. Yeah, I did hear about that. Ethan,
What's up? Howdy.
why is all the pressure only on Trump? Why are we not putting none on Biden?
So there's a few things. One, I think it actually was in Biden's best interest to not pursue to do this publicly for a few reasons.
Okay.
Now, whether or not that's the answer specifically for like why are we not looking at Biden, I think the reason why we're not looking at Biden is because this controversy didn't blow up over Biden. Biden and the Democrats were not the ones who were hard pushing on the conspiracy of Epstein killing himself or not. This is something that was on the conservative side. And now the conservatives basically own the government right now. And now they're the ones who are pushing the conspiracy and are now saying, oh, well, the conspiracy, Epstein did kill himself, right? Like, yeah, it's blowing up in his face. But I think a more interesting question is why would Biden not pursue this? And the truth is, I think Epstein more than likely did kill himself, and I don't think there's a client list in the way a lot of people do think there is. And does anyone have any contentions with that, or like I'd like to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I think Epstein is still alive. I think that probably some of his associates are people that are closely affiliated with Trump. So that's one thing. If you're a president, you want to protect the people that, are backing you. Those are your vested interests. And the reason I say that he's still alive is because he signed before he quote unquote died something to have his money, which is about $577 million in assets put into a trust, which means that it would have been protected. And why else would he do that if he wasn't alive? I was just thinking, if he's alive, then he can take advantage of the 577 million. And not only that, but last year he received a refund from the IRS totaling about 130 something million. And so given those two facts, like, why not stay
What?
alive?
Wait. What? Last
Yeah.
year, 2024?
Yeah, there was a report that came out in January, and it could have been really early this year. It was either really late last year, really early this year. He got a refund from the IRS totaling like 132 million, like something insane. Yeah, I have
Enzo,
Yeah, I've
contentions
never
with
heard
the
of
Epstein is
that.
dead thing, and I think the reason that during the
okay.
prosecutions last year, the reason that Biden didn't bring out the list was because a lot of Democrats are on it too, and if Biden had brought out the list, he would have jeopardized not only the White House during that time, but also the Democrat Senate majority, so to speak.
I think that's a
Okay.
refund on
Well,
some of his assets,
Yeah,
not
just look it
yeah,
necessarily
up.
from him.
I
Yeah.
It
found it.
uh
It, it
Yeah, it
increased
has.
the
It's
value of
directly
remaining
tied to it.
assets and drew renewed public scrutiny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
directly tied to
so
his estate. Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Still,
Enzo. Oh, wait, hold on, guys, because we all take turns talking.
mhm.
Enzo, what's your thoughts on him getting a refund? What do you think? Do you think he's still alive, and why would you think he's not at this point?
If Epstein is alive, so is Biggie, so is Pac, and so is Elvis,
Yeah.
and they all hanging out with Fidel Castro in fucking Cuba right now. Straight up, they
Yeah,
ain't
no, true.
alive.
Yeah.
And if he's dead, and the pictures that we saw from his autopsy, Joe Biden's a clone. That wasn't the real Joe Biden, if that's the case, because that's a pretty good fucking fake.
It's
I mean,
lizard
I
people,
No,
believe it.
bro.
I've
exactly.
been saying Epstein's
You'll
still
get us
alive, so I'm
banned.
with Max.
yeah, yeah.
I
There's
don't
no
I
way.
don't believe any of that. I'm not gonna fall into it. Like I
Look,
love a conspiracy theory.
look.
Trust me, I
If
love a conspiracy theory. That right there is probably one of the most far fetched things that I've heard. When it comes down to Epstein and everything like that, I
yeah,
realistically don't think he unalived himself in any capacity. He's had evidence on powerful people. One of the biggest ones that we know of that's associated, that's been investigated. And it's a little weird that he gets off the FBI's radar right after Virginia Robertson commits suicide in April of this year. He
sure.
gets off.
So,
Allegedly.
He
so the,
he's I'm sorry, what?
no, go
Uh,
ahead.
I just think it's a little weird that that happens. He gets off. Those are, I mean, and then let the other family in the United States. I'm not going to mention their name, Mia. We know why.
Don't.
um, they've had people unalived before. He has a lot of dirt on people. There is evidence from the FBI of him being a confidential informant in 2008 and 2009 to take down Wall Street. There's a lot of people that would want his head on a silver platter just so they can't get his name out there. And I'm not buying this Donald Trump connection and helping out anybody in the administration or anybody that's in the government right now, because we have his lawyer as well as victims' lawyers stating that they've seen the quote unquote client list. And it says nobody in government at this time is in this list. Same thing with Donald Trump. I'm going to keep pointing it back to Donald Trump. He's not in these files the way that everybody thinks it is. And this is from his lawyer. This is from the victim's lawyers. And this is from verbatim out of Virginia Robertson's mouth in the testimony in the Maxwell trial.
So, for those of you who don't know, like, I think somebody commented on Epstein's like history, like they knew that he had stuff going on with him. Well, if you look at the U.S. attorney, people were accusing like Barack Obama of being part of this somehow, and I wouldn't doubt it, obviously. But there was a U.S. attorney, and he was actually under George Bush, and I forget his name, but he was serving in like the Miami area, and that
What,
was like
Alex
the
Acosta?
jurisdiction that was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy,
Yeah, and like I
Alexander
said, that
Acosta.
plays into them. That plays into the under the table deal that they cut him to be an informant to take down Wall Street. And it's ironic, right around the same time that Bernie Madoff and a couple other big Wall Street guys got arrested for money laundering. So that literally
Yeah,
ties in right there. Why Alex
right.
Acosta cut him that sweetheart deal.
So, are you aware that Alex Acosta though was like the labor
Max,
secretary for a while?
Max, we're gonna
Yeah,
go
that
to the next topic. Go